Naija Senate, through the committee wey dey in charge of public accounts and wey Senator Aliyu Wadada Don, don give Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) 3 weeks to answer to questions wey concern how dem take handle over 210 trillion naira wey audit report from 2027 to 2023 no clear well. About 103 trillion naira na money wey NNPCL suppose pay as liabilities, and 107 trillion naira na money wey people suppose owe dem wey dem dey call assets. All this one need make dem explain well and account for am. The committee talk say the 210 trillion no miss and nobody thief am, but dem never still account for am well. Na why dem ask NNPCL to come explain the confusion wey dey the financial report, as e don raise serious question about how dem dey run the place and whether dem dey transparent.
Your continuous understanding that you've gotten me in a significant and very huge national assignment, which I've been grappling with production, Mr. Chairman, sir. Which we all need for prosperity. I've been running around everywhere trying to look for how to make sure that we arrest the decline. And now that I'm aware of this issue and also the explanation you've just given now, it changes my own perspective completely in terms of what the real focus and what the real concern is. And I would like to plead with you, Mr. Chairman, sir, and the senators, to please give me some time to quick look into this specific perspective that you have given. Personally, I need to understand that as CEO, I need to understand these issues myself so that I can ensure appropriate representations whenever we have to appear before you. I will also make a plea, Mr. Chairman, sir. The technicalities of these details, if you could permit me to ensure that at least I have a crack team of about 3 to 4 people specifically to dig into these questions. I was asking my CFO if he has a copy, because I don't think, no matter how much we try, that we can give you satisfactory response on those questions right now. But if we can allow us to have the team with us, and if they're able to work with any group you think appropriate, at least get the detail properly reconciled. If you can give us that privilege, Mr. Chairman, that would be very much appreciated. Comment around the external auditors. I think today, and you're probably right, part of it was my fault, because I still think there are some questions we ourselves need to ask them, sir. So when I was coming, I asked my team that I want to come here. Of course, I didn't realize some of the context to come and make sure that I take responsibility fully for all the things that we needed to do. So I didn't push. So I will make that correction in our next appearance.
Before the committee chairman give final ruling, almost all the committee members talk say the matter serious, but dem believe say NNPCL oga go clear the air soon.
I'm most concerned about the inconsistent financial report of the NNPC, which are issues raised in the audit report. That has to be checked, and under your watch, we will expect to see a lot of changes. Secondly, the operational model that the audit reports have all raised regarding the unsustainability, I think those are issues you should also look into.
Actually, committee has tried by all this extension. Committee has done a lot. Nigerians are waiting, expecting to know what will come out of this. But to get the facts straight, and for the NNPCL, led by the new DCO, to be able to brief us, maybe the audited reports might not be correct. It might be correct. Let's know what actually went wrong. It's good and germane that we should have a timeline when to say come back with facts so that DCO can brief us properly.
You go away from here today knowing that this exercise, Nigerians are interested in it. Because 210 trillion, when anybody hears it, he may not sleep again for 1 year. And we believe that your presence here will help us to unravel those issues and put the correct perspective to this committee.
Looking at the audited financial statement, under accrued expenses, like I said, the 3 items presented in that book or in that report or in that statement that made up the accrued expenses, of course, liabilities, 103 trillion were or are still 3 items: retention fee, legal fees, and audited fees. And why we said the figure is not acceptable to us, no figure was allocated to any of these 3 items. Retention fee, we all know, is 5% of contract sum, total contract sum. So if your liabilities are 103 trillion and they all come under 3 items: retention fee, legal fees, and auditor's fee. So what was paid for the retention? No figure was mentioned. No contract was mentioned. So the retention was for what? I mean, we're just trying to broaden the scope of your understanding of it.
The NNPC oga, Engineer Bayo Ojulari, come back say make them no vex, say them never show face before now. He still beg make them give am more time so dem fit answer the 19 questions wey dey on ground, because the matter strong well well. This 3-week extra time follow other deadlines wey Senate don give before, like the 10-day ultimatum for June and July 2025, where NNPCL bin ask for more time because of management retreat and say dem need gather evidence wella.
Distinguished senators, again, thank you very much for the discussions. First of all, I wanted to just make a clarification, just so that I did explain that I'm aware of the issues, but Mr. Chairman provided some perspectives that were quite illuminating for me, as well as also that the questions that I'm having now is quite a number of questions, for which is even more than what we had before. So that was why I sought for more time. So thank you for that. And Mr. Chairman, thank you for the opportunity. And if you are so kind, if you can give me 4 weeks, I think I will have done justice. And I again explain what I want to do. First, I want to constitute the team, but also make sure I have 1 or 2 fresh pair of eyes working with the existing team, but also make sure that I have sufficient internal interactions so that I get a good appreciation of what is there. So I think that's what I would so kind plead for your consideration, Mr. Chairman, sir.
The Senate Committee for Public Accounts, where they work hard to make sure say them get full explanation on top how NNPCL take handle that 210 trillion naira wey no too clear for their audited financial statement between 2027 reach 2023. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. Ohifemi Onosimo, TMC News.